Today we are looking at the Nokia 3310. This is the relaunched version of a popular phone which I've used sometime back in the late 1990s, and after that came the iPhone and the other smartphones, and came the dismiss of Nokia. So now they have relaunched the phone. This looks similar to one of the older Nokia phones, which was known to be very durable. And here we have it here today, and it's somewhat special because this is the 3G version of the relaunched Nokia 3310. It's available in Singapore now. So as we can see, the packaging is somewhat lousy. This is just a normal soft clear plastic. It's different from what we usually see from the iPhones and Samsung phones, where it's nicely packaged. This is somewhat a cheap quality feel. This is what the packaging looks like. It's small, it's sleek. Here you can see this is the 3G version. We have it here in 3G because over in Singapore we no longer have the 2G networks, so it will not work here. So we can see these are the key features of the phone now. It has a 2 megapixel camera with LED flash. Snake, one of the very popular Nokia game, it's preloaded inside. There's an Opera store, which somewhat suggests that it supports the Opera browser, and it has a battery that's 6.5 hours long, and it also comes with FM radio, which is very nice. SD card support up to 32 gigabytes, and it uses the micro SIM. Well, micro SD up to 32 gigabytes, I'm not sure what you can do with so much storage space. Later you'll be able to see that the screen quality isn't that good. I mean, it has to be better than the ones that was available in the late 1990s, but if you compare this with the iPhone and Samsung phone nowadays, it's like a real joke. Yep, you can literally see the little pixels. So the packaging is simple. So they also have the snake here. It seems like they're really proud of this. And this is some information here. Complies with IMDA standards, which is what we have in Singapore. Is our somewhat approving authority in Singapore, and it's made in Vietnam. Okay, interesting. So this version is the charcoal black color. So if you look at the pictures online, you can see that there's a red, yellow, and a light gray one. It seems like there's a navy one, but I'm not too sure. So anyway, in the shops I could only find this charcoal black one. Okay, so let's do the opening. It's quite interesting. Basically you cut open the flap here, and then you can just lift it up. Okay, ta-da! It opens. Okay, so even though the build quality of the packaging is somewhat cheap, but you know, the way the phone is being presented to you is really pretty interesting. On the iPhones and whatsoever, you have all them flipping around and so on and so forth. So what you are presented is the phone itself immediately. So look at it, smooth curves, and I mean the button looks nice. The overall design on the front looks good also. Nice curves, and the Nokia logo here, which is like really nostalgic. And the buttons, it feels good. Although, you know, back in those days, Nokia was like famous for being a indestructible phone, but I'm not sure how well this will last. I'm not too sure, but I don't think I would try that. Yeah, it's I'm going to use it. I'm going to let my father use it, because it's like he can't get used to those touch screen. He prefers these keypads. Yeah, so basically the button feels good. Okay. Hey, this feels weird. Okay, so basically this is not a touchscreen phone, so your controls have to be done using this directional pad. But somehow the directional pad doesn't, you don't get much of a tactile feel from it. Like you don't really know that whether the press was registered. But the center button feels fine. So looking around, it's there's nothing here, nothing at the bottom, and nothing on the right side as well. So what we have on top is it seems like a micro USB port. Set this aside. So it seems like it's a micro USB port, and this is probably the 3.5mm audio jack. Yeah. Okay, so the funny thing is that there's no volume button around. How do we control the volume? Did the old Nokia phones not have a volume rocker button as well? I don't remember actually. So at the back you can see there's the 2 megapixels camera on the back. There's no camera on the front, and there is the LED flashlight. Okay, and there are three holes here. I'm not sure what they're for. Should be the speaker. Okay, so let's take a look at what else there is in the box. So the support, and we open up. Okay, so here okay, the battery was supposed to be inside here, and the earphones, the earphones look oldish as well. Black thin wires. Okay, looks oldish. And I think what's different is it used the 3.5mm jack now. In the past they use a smaller audio jack, a thinner one. So now they have they upgraded the phone, but they downgraded the connectors, you know. So the charger, it looks like a typical Nokia charger. You know, the flat cables, I remember they used to be flat also. And these are micro USB port. Okay, it says it actually says 5 volts, 0.5 amperes. So there's not a lot of power required to charge it. On the iPhones, on the really early iPhones, it was 1 ampere. Nowadays it's like 2 or 3 amperes, so that we can do the fast charging. Okay, so quick start guide. So there's apparently a dual SIM model, but I believe what we have here is the pure 3G one. Okay, so so they actually call the number 3, they call it the scroll key. They call this thing the scroll key, not the directional pad. Okay, so basically we put in the battery by opening the back cover from the bottom. Basically you just rip it off, just pull it apart, and there you have it. The battery, as you can see, take it up. The battery is really small, light, and really thin. It's really interesting. Let's imagine how big the batteries are nowadays in our phones. And it feels sturdy. Doesn't seem like it will explode anytime soon. And you can see some markings here. It's quite funny how they, you know, show the PCB board itself right here. Usually, you know, everything is covered, but for this yeah, the PCB is right there, right in front of you. So there's nothing else. The micro SIM connector is here. So you slot, oh, it's a dual connector. So okay, basically if you can see it, I'm not sure whether you can see it well. Let's try to do some adjustments here. Okay, so there are actually two slots in here. The one at the lower slot is actually for the micro SIM card. The slot where you actually see the golden pins now. Yeah, that's for the micro SIM. And there's another slot on top of it. It's actually for the micro SD, for your storage card. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's about it. So let's power it up. Okay, I'm not gonna cover it back. Let's just take a look. Does it have the sound? Da, 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 da. Here comes a nostalgic logo. Okay. Wow, really? We get that ringtone. Okay, wow, the startup is fast. That's it, it's done. Starting up. So it's Chinese because I actually pre-configured it just now. Okay, let's set it to English mode. Let's set it to Chinese. Okay, so this is the scroll button. Okay, you can't really feel the tactile feel of the button, but yeah, it's there. It actually as in it still works. Okay, let's turn this to English first. Cool. Okay, so let's see, let's take a look. I'm not sure if you can see the pixels here. Maybe I'll take a close-up picture later. If you anyway, the pixels itself are, it's definitely smaller than the ones back in the 1990s, but basically if you look close enough, you literally see each pixel. So however, so it's not a big deal, but it actually makes the words look thin and small. It's so the problem is that it doesn't really, it's not really suitable for the older people because of the small fonts and thin small fonts. Yeah, so I'm not sure how well my father will take it, but we'll see. So one of the functions of this old Nokia phone is that you unlock using a particular sequence. So that is, you press the, I think you press, oh okay, you have to press the center button, then you press the star button to unlock. Yeah, it's a sequence that they have it since long ago. So it feels snappy. Okay, let's look at the camera. Let's see how long it takes to start. Just a moment to, oh, it started. Okay, that's not too bad, that's not too bad. That's quite fast. So let's take a quick picture. 2 megapixels, how well will it perform? Okay, basically we cannot get it to focus by touching the screen because it's not a touch screen. Let's see what options we have here. Oh, you have the gallery right here. Okay, you have to turn the flash on in order to use the flash. it doesn't automatically detect whether the flash is required or not, and we can't there's no shortcut over here to do this. So this is the camera mode. Let's try taking a picture. How far can I go? Okay, basically at this close everything is blur, so there should be a minimum focusing distance. Okay, with the flash everything is washed out. Let's try on this. Let's try on this thing. Let's see if you can get the text. Doesn't seem like it works. Oh, so this is what? Selfie mode? Timer. It's actually a timer. So probably for you to so you have time to turn it around. Okay. So let's look at the gallery. Okay, basically everything is washed out if you use the flash. So let's turn off the flash for now. And let's try to take a picture. Okay. Let's try to take a picture from here. Okay, let's look at the quality. Oh gosh, it's bad. The camera quality is really bad. Can't even make out the words. Hardly make out the words. I mean you can, but it's blur. So okay, basically I guess one of the biggest problem is that there's no image stabilization. So you have to really still. Really still. And the other problem is that there's no option for you to do a focus. You can't focus. You can't choose where to focus, and you don't even know whether it's in focus now or not. Anyway, so let's do it again. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, basically it is still bad. Extremely pixelized. And it seems like the focusing is I don't know. It's like you can see that at this level the picture is in focus, but up here it's blur, and it's like, you know, it's just 1 cm away. So I don't know what to make of this. Okay, anyway, so there's a video option which you're supposed to actually hold it this way, and it takes the video. Okay, that's it for the camera function. So phone calls. So make phone calls. Let's look at what ringtones are available. So it seems like there's definitely a lot of functions right now. Oh, you can even play games. Colored games. It's like, what is this? Soccer RS17, I don't know what's that. There's a torchlight function. And then turn off. And then you can see your files here. It's 32 megabyte. This phone comes in 32 megabytes. Okay, interesting. Voice recorder, counters. Basically you look at what the program is here, the program name here. Counter, I don't know what counter is for. Extras, what's extra? Countdown timer, stopwatch, torch, converter, so you can convert temperature, weight, length, like meters to cm, blah blah blah. Yeah, so it doesn't come as a separate application. You don't need an app store. Okay, so you have a calculator. Oh gosh, this is bad. Okay, Okay, you can see that it's a extremely limited function calculator. Okay, so you have a calendar. I wonder if you can sync this to Google or whatsoever. Not too sure. Videos. Okay, so basically you record your videos and then you see them here. Settings, alarm clock, radio, connect radio accessory, connect audio accessory. So you need to plug in the wires for it to work. Twitter here, music, mobile store. There's a mobile store. Okay, since I didn't plug in the SIM card, I don't have data here. Facebook, Snake. Okay, so you have all the games down there, and Snake is special, is on top. Oh, it's taking so long to load. Gosh. Game Loft sounds familiar. Do you want sound? Yes, of course. Ooh, can you hear it? Okay, we'll not play this now. Okay, messaging, internet, call history, contacts, gallery, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's go to the settings and look at what the options available in systems. We have call settings. I'm not sure what's okay. Call forwarding, automatic readout, call waiting, block list, call settings, blah blah blah. Settings for messages. So you can set the messaging center, blah. Who cares about this nowadays? Backlight. What's the brightness you want? How long before it times out and blacks out away? Choose what notifications to have. Connectivity. Okay, so we have flight mode. We have Bluetooth. Access points. Oh gosh, no Wi-Fi. Okay, no Wi-Fi. So if you really need to use the internet or download anything, you will need to use your mobile data, which costs money. No Wi-Fi options at all. Personalization. Okay, welcome note. Sounds. Let's see what sounds available. Ooh, this oldish. Nostalgia. Okay, that's nostalgic. Seahorse. Tumblr. Coconut. This is not bad. Not okay, not much options. Let me preset this. And basically you can't, it seems like you can't use music as your ringtone. Don't see that option. Message alert. Okay, basically the good thing is that it's really quite loud. So vibration, notification, alerts, blah blah, volume 8, keypad 6, okay, that's fine. Lock screen background, okay, not interested in that now. Themes. So we can set the colors of the highlight. Nice, but not required, not important now. Oh, okay, so basically for themes you can only choose the color of the highlight of the icon, nothing else. Okay, keypad, what do we have? Nothing. Okay, time and language. Okay, so basically for time, set it at auto update, 24-hour clock. No. Okay, basically I'm following the preference of my father. Security, keyguard, STK, I'm not sure what. Stop apps. Okay, nothing much, really nothing much. So this is a very simple phone for people who don't need much features. And that's it. Thanks for watching.